You are what you eat, they say that. I'm pretty sure that's true. What does that say about me then? You guys ever heard of discount meats or bargain meats? You guys ever observe Asians or immigrants fresh off the boat bargaining for prices of meat at the supermarket as if they were back in their country? I had a dream or thought this morning that made me very uncomfortable. You know, we couldn't afford. Is this a boohoo, feeling sorry for yourself story? No, it's not actually. I'm just reflecting on my diet growing up, my nutrition, what I ate. I have never even seen these things before. My mom, I had two brothers, so my mom would either take all three of us or one of us to help her with shopping, groceries. And my mom would get like the toughest end bits, entrails, the ass, the butt, the beehole, the a-hole, the brains, the tongue, all the organ meats. I remember cleaning poo-poo out of entrails, out of the intestines, tripe. And these things were already discounted. You know, I was a kid helping my mom, so I didn't really understand money yet. But, she would ask me to grab certain things. There was nothing I grabbed and put in the supermarket cart that would stay there. She'd take it and pull it back out. That's one of my earliest memories of trying to shoplift. The Snicker bar was so huge it wouldn't fit into my hands. I tried to hide it in my hands, and it was hanging out the sides. But I don't know what the prices were for a sheet of tripe or brain or tongue, 99 cents. And I remember my mom never wore makeup. She never wore makeup ever to go to church, to go out. And the only times she would wear it is if she had a big presentation for real estate, or when she got into Herbalife, or when we went to the supermarket. So I have this vision, this blurry vision of my mom applying lipstick before going into the supermarket. And now I'm realizing she was gonna flirt with the meat guy, the butcher in the back, to try to get them to take the price down even more for brain, which was already like 69, 99 cents. I'm talking about the 1980s right now. So whatever those prices were for, I've never in my life seen brain at a supermarket. So I'm guessing these were, and the same way parents tell their kids if they eat spinach, they're going to grow big muscles and be strong like Popeye. And they trick their kids into eating spinach. I mean, is it a trick? Spinach is good for you, right? I have a lot of memories of eating brain and my mom pouring soy sauce on top of the brain and watching the soy sauce drip down into the grooves of the membrane of the brain, like soy sauce, like a soy sauce water slide, like a soy sauce maze, and then just taking a spoon and scooping it like a parfait. Or like a brain pudding. And she said, the more brains you eat, the smarter you're going to get. That tracks for me. That made sense. And I'm like, our cow's really smart. But mostly, if you think about, I don't like to think about, but if you think about what's in hot dogs and sausages, like snouts and beeholes and a-holes and teeth and all the pieces you don't want to think about, and just grind it up. It makes sense that later on in life I became a huge a-hole because I ate so much a-hole of all these animals. Where's this headed? Are you gonna give us some kind of dietary nutritional advice right now? Yeah, I try to talk to my produce these days. It's not a surprise to you guys. Try to give thanks. I don't try, I do it. I'm grateful that I have. There's technology that can connect with you guys every day. I'm grateful that I can have fresh water when I'm thirsty and food when I'm hungry. So if you guys have a chance to go to a farmer's market or go anywhere where there's fresh produce, think about a fruit or vegetable or any food item that you didn't like as a child, as a kid. I hate avocados. I hate cucumbers. I don't know, hate's a strong word. Whatever food thing that you disliked, or I don't do that. I hate cilantro. I hate, whatever that thing is. Go find it at the market, farmer's market, wherever you get your stuff from, supermarket, corner store, bodega. Bring it home, wash it, look at it, talk to it. Have a conversation with this thing and the taste and the texture of what it creates in your mouth, why you dislike it. And give it a second shot. Say thank you, give thanks, and eat a fresh, whole piece of fruit or vegetable today. And eat it with nothing. Don't eat it with oil, don't cook it, don't put salt and vinegar or pepper, whatever you do to make your food taste good, no hot sauce. And just taste the ripe juiciness, plumpness of whatever the thing is that you got, and just eat a piece. That's it. Dose me.